baby. So hopefully I'm going to be sane for the next hour. Okay? Let's get this done. Alright. What I'm doing here is I'm taking all my cars, like I said before. If you're new to the channel, I take all my cars, put them on the Goliath road course here in Australia on Forza Horizon 3. Make sure they do okay. I tried with the BMW Drift Horizon car. I failed miserably. That's why I'm doing these clips. Let's see. Right, first, I want to go here to progress. Go to skill shop. Make sure my skills are on. Like that. So the next 3 races, the points get tripled and they're added back, so I'll have enough for the next 3 races. Simple enough, huh? Alright, now I'm done that. I choose my next car. I'll choose my next event. It's going to be here, DonJoeWon Song, Goliath. And I could not make that car into all-wheel drive. It would have messed up the drift skills boost. And that would have ruined all the points I had for it. So I had to keep it the way it was and somehow struggle to get that lap done. Alright, let's see what's coming up next. Ooh, this one. Alright, this one is all-wheel drive, and as you can see, I have 2 cars coming up. They're almost near identical. That's this one and this one, but I'm only going to use this one because it's all-wheel drive, and this one I won, but I can't convert it to all-wheel drive. It would mess up the tune on it. So I'm going to use this one, then skip to this one. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I'm just going to use this one next. So, alright, let's get this started here. And whoever's in chat, say hello to everybody. Well, it's just me, but... yeah, welcome to the channel. If you're a subscriber, welcome. If you're a follower, welcome. If you're just somebody that wandered in off the grayed out internet somewhere out there, welcome. Hope you stay for the laughs. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, this one started out a hell of a lot better than the Horizon version car did. Because this one is all-wheel drive. Yeah, I'm able to actually use some of the power to the front wheels too to help me steer a bit better. Instead of smoking the rear tires and sending me into walls and houses and stuff. Oh, here comes my 2 viewers coming in. I told them I'd be back on, and I am. Just wait and see if everybody's going to be back. Mainly, it's my boy and Halo. I know they're here. And Dragoness, I think she's going to be coming back. She said she would, so I'm holding out hope that she would. Man, damn. Alright, there's everybody. Everybody's here, I believe. Everybody say hi. They're plenty nice to everybody. There's plenty of tea and cupcakes and cookies to go around for everybody. Hey, cool boss, how are you? Yeah, you play this game. I bet you're better at it than I am. I completely missed that gate, I think. Yeah, I'm glad you're watching the channel here. I'm not an expert at this game. I have about the same racing ability as your common house shrub, and I'm doing what I can. I know I'm going to fail at this, but see, that's the best part of the channel. I broadcast all the fails I do. And that's the fun part. So, I hope you enjoy. Ugh, trees! Whoa! I just managed to get out of that. Wow. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ah. See, you can't fake reactions of surprise like this. Unless you're going through them, believe me. These BMWs are beautiful cars, but I think I overdrive them without the ability to actually show how good they are. I'm just really trying here. I'm like white knuckling it through here. But if you really want some laughs, cool boss, stay tuned to my channel tomorrow for the replay where I actually take the Horizon Edition BMW that's made for drifting. I couldn't put it all-wheel drive, it would ruin the tune for it. And I actually tried it on this course. It is practically non-stop cringeworthy and non-stop hilarity. And that's going to be going on my YouTube probably either tonight or tomorrow. Now I also do have a Patreon page called Double Stripe Racing. So if you want to check that out, please do. If you want to support, it only costs $1. And if you want to do that and support me, I'd be indebted to you. I wouldn't be able to give you my first child though, I love her too much. But I'll give you thanks and greetings every time I get on here on this channel and do races. You'll be famous. And I'll be able to eat more than ramen noodles every night. This BMW actually is really nice. I like this. It's not quite as frightening as the last one I drove. Oh, and see that? I missed that damn thing. Oh. I gotta go back and get it, otherwise I'm gonna be penalized for it. She has a new BMW just like this one. Yeah, new BMWs are gorgeous. I like them. I just can't afford one. Not till I get my retirement going, because I'm on disability. And if Pennsylvania pays me all my disability back from 2012, yeah, I'm going to get a nice car. Might be a muscle car, might be a BMW, I don't know yet. But it's going to have a manual transmission in it. Let's see if I can catch up to these racers again. Somehow get my embarrassed face back into the race here. This BMW is geared for running at high speeds. I like this. It's pretty responsive too. Now what I do to all my cars, I put the better tires on them, you know, the white letter Horizon tires. I always like that. Yeah, call me NASCAR. I always like how they looked. I lowered the springs, put on race brakes, and I didn't do any internals to the engine, not to make it have more power, no turbos or anything like that, just how they came, so that each car races on its own best, but it handles the best that it can. And that's how I do it, so it'll be like an even slate for everybody. However, put this car in the hand that somebody actually knows what they're doing, yeah, they'll turn far better times than I would, but would they be as entertaining? I don't know. That's where you can make the guess. They call them BMW's ultimate driving machines. After experiencing them on this game, yeah, I definitely believe it. Now this is the scariest part of the track for me, because you have to get set up for these turns pretty much exactly so that when you're out of the turn you'll be set up for the next one. But if not, you'll end up probably in the trees on the left here, or into the trees if you overcompensate on the right here. And I've done that plenty of times, try and avoid that the best I can. This race is about 23-ish miles long. For me, it averages between low 13 minutes to high 15 minutes. It just matters on how much I fail or not. I think my best time was probably low 13 minutes, probably around 13:05 or something like that. But yeah, it's a long race. That's why they call it Goliath. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Into the trees. But I made it through. I didn't flip the car or anything. Like I said, tell your parents, tell your friends, even tell your neighbor's dog about the channel. I need all the viewers I can get. This is a really tight turn right here. Careful, careful. Oh, this BMW is plenty fast. Hello, Alex. How are you? Glad to see you're here. But yeah, this BMW is quite fast, but the Horizon Edition BMW is so fast, for me it's uncontrollable. I can barely drive it in a straight line in top gear. That's how the handling is on it. It's a beautiful car, don't get me wrong. In somebody's hands actually knows how to drift with it. I'm sure they would set records on this track with it. But for me, I just can't drive the thing. I really wish I could. It's just my ability is not good enough for it. Yeah, I made it through that one. But yeah, I slid into the guardrails. But yeah, these BMWs are nice. Love the color, love how they look. I haven't driven one in real life yet, but I like them. But then as I'm driving one, I don't want to be viewed as the ultimate road snob that a lot of yuppies and all that do, like in California and all that. I'm too nice a guy for that. Wow, 200 mile an hour in this car. You know, like 30 years ago in the mid-80s, the Lamborghini Countach would be the car that would be doing 200 plus mile an hour. And you know, that's the granddaddy of all supercars. Now they have BMWs like this one that could do it practically out of the box. I'm just amazed. Sure, we can. If I get done editing my videos tomorrow morning, yeah, we can. It's just I wasn't on today because I was doing other things. And we're actually getting ready for a major snowstorm we're going to have tomorrow and the next day. We're due a foot of snow. So I might be going offline helping dig out my minivan tomorrow too, so. But believe me, I will be on tomorrow sometime. I just can't promise when. I'm going to do it my best though. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming for the rest of the night, so you don't got to worry about that. I'll be here till 11 o'clock. I do hear that car behind me a little bit. I thought I was going to make it around that corner. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I do pretty good videos for you guys, my viewers. Make them entertaining, show them to your friends. Hey, make a drinking game out of it. Take a shot every time I wreck. You guys will be drunk by the end of the game's gone. Little twitchy, little twitchy. Said this BMW is so powerful. It's trying to light up the rear tires in 5th and 6th gear. Oh, it's gonna be horrible. Oh, ouch, ouch. I thought I was able to control that. Oh, that hurt. probably the next Forza Horizon, they could try and probably put it in Japan. That would be a great improvement. How about that? What would you guys like to see in the next Forza Horizon? I'm interested in hearing this. So I think they nailed it with this game. This game is absolutely beautiful. I love it. My wife was even joking with me earlier today. She said, I hope you're not tired of the Xbox. I just might have to sell it and send it to the Salvation Army or something. I said, if you do, you're going to have to drag me out of the house with it. I was just busy editing my videos for YouTube and everything. That's what I was doing. So that's why I wasn't on for quite a while. When I promised I would, I do apologize for that. Now, was it you, boy, or Halo that was here with me last night as I was racing the BMWs, and you were cheering as I actually finished the race in one piece? There you go. How's that for first place? Now, that's one of my better times. Low 13 minutes. That was a SL 900. Now, there's a couple cars I have here that are high 900s. Almost an X-Class. I'm dreading to drive them, tell you the truth, but I'll do it for the viewers. I tell you that. Let me just copy down this time. 13:12. 13:12.926. Just tell you how badly I drove the BMW previous to this. My BMW on the last round was 15 minutes 39 seconds, and that's with the tires blazing. Okay, cool boss. You know what? My daughter, she's 13, she's a gamer too, and she likes Forza. She's also a tanker. She plays World of Tanks. You should see it. I would love to see the enemy tankers' faces when they find out they get smoked by a 13-year-old girl. I love it. Now you see on this game, coming up on the next screen here, you see where it says perk bonus, that 35,000? I'll show you how to get that for every race. You open up that perk, and you're guaranteed some really good XP. I got level 400 last night. That's just by racing this Goliath one round with that perk bonus, and it adds up fast. Then if you do this race for 5 or more laps, it just gets multiplied that much higher. So you're going to clean house when you race this race. Now, if this wheel gives me a really cheap, like bright pink, cheap button, you'll cheapen it. Yeah, that's a good point, Alex. One day in the future, our kids will look back at today's Forza Horizon and compare their Forza Horizon, which are 100 times graphically improved in every way. I do agree, but there's something about these games I enjoy. It's the playability of them, and how much you could play them again and customize them, actually, making your own bucket list. That was unheard of in video games 30 years ago when I started playing video games when I was in my teens. Or when I was a younger, kid, around 10 years old when I had my first Atari game. I played that game for years, until 2001 when I sold it, and it still worked. The game system was 30 years old and it still worked. I will always love really good gameplay, and games like these just blow my mind about how good they are. I love these games. I will play these games until I'm 90, and I'm 50 now, so I just turned 50 in August. Go figure. Yeah, I'm old. I'm an old man. Since I'm a skunk, you can call me Gray Muzzle. How about that? Alright, but let me get off of this car. Move on to the next BMW. I got like 14 BMWs in my garage. Go figure. Okay, next one is the BMW. Actually, what I'll do is let me show you the XP that you can make on here. That you ought to start before each race. It's a bonus. What you do is go here to Skill Shop. See this that I have highlighted right here? You click that on, you get triple skill points, and that improves your XP that you get every race and every round. And if you have extra available points, you could do this one right here, earn double credits. Now what I'll do is I'll click on that one to unlock the perk so that I'll make a lot more, but then I gotta be careful with my available points. I gotta make sure I make the points to cover what I want to do next round. So I hope that made sense. If not, replay the video. I don't know if I can explain it again. I'll try my best. But yeah, I have about 175 cars around that, I guess. I'm not sure. So let's see. Set up event. What you want to do is go here to exhibition. Click that. I made this one myself. It's where you race against Goliath in a Subaru Brat. The Brat is a HE edition, where it's the XP boost. That also helps a lot. What you want to do is go here to this one. Anything Goes Goliath 1 Lap by DonJoeWon Song. He's like a Forza Horizon master. That's how good this guy is. He takes a Lamborghini and he races it backwards around this course. That is really impressive. Let's see. All right. Beautiful BMW, by the way. Yes, all these cars, I raced them earlier in my streams. That's a gorgeous one. I gotta redo the streams though because my tablet wouldn't record them off YouTube. So I'm gonna have to redo them so I can put them on YouTube. Let's see, BMW. Okay, here you go. Here's the Horizon BMW I drove that I was frightened of. So now it's this one. This one's a 913, but all-wheel drive. And yes, this one is identical to it. I won it in a auction, and the guy has a tune on it. I don't want to mess it up, but I'm only going to race this one because it's almost identical. So, this one's next. Yeah, Forza Horizon 1 is the only Forza I played and complete. Looking forward to second and third. Try second. Second also is really good. I really enjoyed it, but I did like Horizon 1 a little bit better, but this one's really good. I really enjoy this one. I like all of them pretty much equal. Alright everybody, sit back, grab a drink, grab your cat, and grab your neighbor's dog. Enjoy this trip. Enjoy the trip around this track. You're going to be laughing. I'm probably going to be crying on the inside. It's going to be so cringeworthy, but I'm going to try. I saw somebody else clicked in. Now we have 5 people. If you know this now, hey, welcome back. If you know this now, I never had 5 viewers before. I've had 2, maybe 3, but scared them off before. But this is a milestone. I broke 5 viewers. Start up with fanfare, blowing out the ticker tape. I'm celebrating. Got 5 viewers actually. Thank you everybody for this. Alright, let's get on with the fun. Well, let me take a drink of tea first. You don't want me drying my mouth out when I'm doing all the talking. Homemade iced tea, sweet, no lemon. My wife makes it for me. I drink it all the time. Alright, let's do this. This car is almost like supercar material to me right now. No, actually, this is the only one I got. And I can't believe I missed that checkpoint. Fail, fail, fail. I did have an Atari before. I had the Atari, then I had the Sega Saturn, the Sega Genesis, then I had the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, then I had an Xbox 360 that died of old age, and I didn't play games for about 2 years because I couldn't afford a new console, but my wife got me this one, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm playing on a Xbox One, the white one, the Xbox One S. That's one with the 500 gig memory in it. One of these days I'm going to get a bigger external hard drive for it. The One S. I have the white model. That's all we could really afford right now. My wife put it on credit, so I'm paying it back every month. But I'm enjoying this. I really am. I'm playing this on a Samsung Plasma LCD TV. It's about 10 years old. But I have the HD high definition cables for it. So it looks amazing on here. And I'm really enjoying this. This really looks good. Yeah, it's old, but there's no burnt out pixels. It looks amazing. My wife cleans it every 3 days. I bought it from Sears back in 2008. So yeah, that shows how old it is. It just turned 10 years old. And it still works perfectly. No burnt out speakers or anything. Oh, you have the one and the One S and the X. Okay. I heard the X is supposed to be super powerful. Trees! Shoot, 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 shoot. See, I'm trying to race the best of my abilities. Although the abilities and the car's abilities are quite uneven, I am sorely lacking in that department. But you see, that's what makes the channel fun. You know, how fun is it going to be watching an expert race these games? And what would be more entertaining? Seeing somebody wreck every 5 miles? Or see somebody beat the computer by half of a second? And I'm going to try my best to keep up with the chat, but as I'm driving, I am going to be concentrating quite a bit more. But hey, if I wreck, I wreck. I haven't made anything on YouTube. I'm going completely free. I just started posting videos and I haven't been able to monetize anything because I don't have the viewership for it. Now, in a perfect world, I would have monetization where I'd be able to make a living with this, but I sadly don't yet. So I'm just brand new to YouTube, brand new to streaming, brand new to gaming, and pretty much brand new to everything except making myself look like a complete idiot. But hey, that's the fun part. I mean, I see people on YouTube make thousands and thousands of dollars per video. You know, like probably like Cutie Pie or whatever his name is, Beauty Pie. But I'm probably about the very last person to have any kind of viewership like that. Hence why I'm trying to do these videos. And Phase Rock, I've never heard of them, but I might check them out. Who knows? Well, my daughter might know who they are. Phase Rug. You're here then? I just drove up that guy's bumper. I don't even know how fast I was going there. Okay, my daughter just said Phase Rug has 7 million subscribers and over 1,000 videos. That's a lot of work. So believe me, I will try. I don't know when I'm going to get up to those numbers. Again, probably not until I'm 90, but I'm trying. I have 40 years of practice, but that is if YouTube is even monetizing anymore. I heard rumors they're going to stop monetizing. And it's just completely up to them if they do or they don't. They're the channel, you know. That's why I'm starting a Patreon. Alright, that's a great question, Alex. There are some cases that I believe that would make the kids violent. That's only with these super shooter style games. But only if the kid is susceptible to that. And if he's got like ADHD or aggressive behavior or something like that and not medicated or something like that. But I'm not sure. I like video games myself. I've been playing them damn near for 40 years. You know, a lot of my life. I avoid those shooting games, but a lot of the violent ones, like maybe Doom, I don't know. It really matters on the person. I really don't know. So I'm not really an expert on that. But that's a great question. If anybody else has any feelings about that, leave a comment here or leave a comment on my YouTube. Let me know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll admit it, and no problem with that. Alright, it's a real tight turn right here. Okay, my YouTube channel is both. I have two channels. Kimonoskunk, my name, and Double Stripe Racing. That's this channel. Double Stripe Racing, you look it up, you'll see these clips on here. What I do is I end the clip at about 20 to 45 minutes. It makes it easier for me to upload them to YouTube from my tablet. So that's the way I do it. You know, look up my channel on Kimonoskunk and Double Stripe Racing. I have, like I said, I have two channels. And I was saying that I drove into the concrete barrier. Yeah, go me. Okay, everybody, raise your hands if who has the cringe factor going on yet because of my racing. or who has been laughing their butts off. You could tell me. I'm a big boy. I could handle it. You see that? I mean so bad. I'm even raising my hands right now. Trees! Oh, that hurt. That really hurt. Oh, I felt that in my ribs. Ow. Anybody's wondering how big this track is? It's between 22 and 26 miles long. I don't have the exact measurement in my head. I'm sure somebody could find out how long it is and probably let us know in chat. No, I don't play Roblox, though I have heard of it. I just don't have it yet. I like to try it. I like to try project cars. I did try some Horizon motorsport games before. I did have them on my 360. I had Horizon Motorsports 1 through 4 and Horizon 1 and 2 on my 360. See, those are the houses I usually crash into. I don't know how much XP I had right there, but I just crashed them. Oh, that hurts. Come on, Skunk, you could do this. Come on. Now this is where the advantage of all-wheel drive comes in. You can catch up to them in the sand here, in the surf. That was actually not quite as frightening as I thought. I actually managed to finish the race. Yeah, quite a respectable time, too. Holy crap, I'm amazed. Yeah, my voice just went up a couple octaves. It's probably because of fear. 13, 227. $13.227. Alright, let's see about the bonuses, y'all. Hey, good game, good game, good game. Getting everybody high fives. Good game, good game. Ugh, dirty car. You know, if I set up a car wash right here at the exits of the beach, you would make it serious killing. And that perk bonus, that's what I clicked on at the beginning of the game. That's where you get it all, right there. Yeah, now the next levels are getting more spread out. They're getting bigger. I think they're like 50,000 for each level. Mercedes. Now, if I hit a bright pink button where it's like under 10,000, everybody scream cheap in chat. Okay, well, luckily you don't gotta scream that now. I got 50 grand. I'll take it. Okay, right now I'm at 40 minutes. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the clip. I'm going to cut the stream. Give me about 2 minutes to reset. That way I'll be able to record it on my tablet, and I will be right back, alright? Stay right here, ladies and gentlemen. Get a drink, get some refreshments, pass them around. I'll be right back.